Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? For your first surf lesson?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Nice.
First surf lesson on the Atlantic Ocean.
Down. Put my hands on the rails, either here or on the sides. Push your hands down and push and jump. All one motion. Not bad. Simple, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. Roll it, roll it.
Wait, hold on, we're underneath 4.
Count to 5.
5.
Slowly, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2. Okay, ready?
Oh my.
Go. I know, this has to come up. Kick it up, right? Flip it over. Flip it over.
How do I flip it over?
Just push it. Get on. Get on, ready to paddle. That's real quick 5.
Remind me again why I thought going surfing at the end of September in the Atlantic Ocean is a good idea. So, I've heard this rumor that there are bunnies here at White Point, and I just so happen to have bunny food. I've got my essentials for bunny hunting: coffee and bunny food. Hello, bunny! Oh my gosh. You bunny? Yes, it's my bunny food.
Bunny's gonna be fat.
Bunny is already fat. Bunny is already fat. I need to like film all these Canada flags.
What are we doing?
Kayaking adventure in Kejimkujik National Park. This water is so still right now that it literally looks like a mirror image. Like, it's the sky. I don't know. What's the water? I don't know. If I wasn't in a canoe, I would totally trick you and be upside down, but I don't think that's a very smart thing to do in a canoe. Canoeing through the clouds. I'll give you credit for that one. Guys and gals, we're in Kejimkujik, the most amazing named national park here in the middle of Nova Scotia. And obviously, as you could tell, or maybe not, but I'm telling you, we are canoeing the very many lakes and rivers that make up Kejimkujik. This is Kejimkujik Lake. This is where we currently are, on Mercy River. I think we're somewhere right here. Then we're gonna try and make our way through Ferry Bay, which is supposed to be really, really pretty. And then we're gonna try and kayak around here. And that's gonna be a couple hours. What do we have here? Oh, could it be a very typical Canadian beaver dam? No, seriously, actually it is a beaver dam. And it's kind of blocked the river for us, so we're gonna have to turn back. Now there is no, I mean, beaver does live here, it's a beaver dam, but beavers are nocturnal, so we're not really planning on seeing him. I mean, if he pops up, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome, beaver. If you pop up any minute now. Clearly he didn't get my memo. We get it. You shall not pass. And we will continue on. Kejimkujik means land of the little fairies in Mi'kmaq, the Aboriginals of Nova Scotia. We've made it to Ferry Bay. See?
See all the ferries?
Not yet! We have to go ferry hunting. How do you call a ferry?
Isn't it from Peter Pan? Don't they do something? No?
I don't remember. I don't know what ferry calls. Didn't come, damn it! Did not come prepared for ferry hunting.
How to catch a ferry, not a boat. First you need to gain the ferry's trust.
I feel like I'm a very trustworthy person.
So step one is to find a nice quiet spot in nature. Check. Get down low, make yourself appear small. Check.
Check.
Sit very quietly.
Also check.
This may take several days and many hours. Sit with your eyes averted down, just doing that right now. Gently whisper a couple times, "My name is blank." After several days, a ferry may begin to trust you, and blah blah blah.
Cool. So, I hope you brought snacks. We are exploring Canada's oldest National Historic Site. This is Fort Anne. Right now we are currently in the museum. Fort Anne is actually a fort that we're going to go explore after, but it's a little bit rainy right now. So let me just give you a little briefing before we head out in the rain, because I don't think you're gonna hear much once we get there. One of the reasons why it's a National Historic Site is because it's one of the most hotly contested pieces of land in North America. No, really, the Scottish, the Native Americans, the French, and the English all fought over Fort Anne. All of them seeking to control the continent of North America. Yeah, that's exactly how you do it.
I don't know how this hat works.
I don't know. So right now we're kind of just walking through the officers' quarter museum because it is pouring rain outside. So I wanted to give you a little bit of facts, of information before I show you the outside, because there's a lot of rain happening. Time to venture outside to check out the actual fort. And we're gonna also see a French powder magazine plus a black hole. It's not a real black hole. I mean, I hope it's not a real black hole.
And then they truck it here, and these are the fermentation tanks that we put them in with a bit of yeast and some nutrient, and we ferment for like 6 weeks, but it's pretty tasty. We can do a little sample if you want.
Sweet, yeah.
Stick it in our other tanks over there where we can go next. Yeah, how do you like it?
Tastes good just like that.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
I would totally drink it for sure.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And that's 9% at that stage.
The cider just stays in there, and then it pumps through here and all the way up to the taps.
Ah.
So yeah, nice and fresh. We kind of just skip that whole
Comes
step.
right out of the tanks.
It does, yeah. And
Okay.
so we'll get them from different apple producers, but Sterling's Family Fruit Farm, they store it all for us.
Cheers.
We are in for a dining treat tonight as we are eating in one of the best winery restaurants in the world. Yeah, that's right here in Nova Scotia. This is Le Caveau at the Domaine de Grand-Pré winery. And it is one of the best winery restaurants in the world. There's so many wines here, like literally every single region that I could possibly want a wine from. They've got it.
That's the one.
Really?
That's the one.
I like it. I like it. No, I like the poach better.
Okay, the poach is good. They're both good.
Alright, poach it is. Alright, vegan Caesar salad for myself, and Matt's got a wonderful selection of oysters there. That's the biggest pepper I've ever ever seen. That's amazing. Wow.
A lobster.
Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Some green, yeah, it's yellow zucchini, green beans, some rice noodles.
What else do you got there?
Gosh. And it's in a curry sauce. Oh gosh, I'm so excited for this.
Everyone cleared out and we literally have the place to ourselves.
So this afternoon we are exploring the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Grand-Pré, which is this fertile farmland that you see behind me, which is one of the oldest settlements of European settlers in Canada. Now the Acadians were French settlers that migrated to the territory known as Acadia in the early 1630s. Their children then became Acadians. Side note, just found this out. Grand-Pré means large meadow, which now makes a whole lot of sense. This map looks eerily familiar to another map. Lord of the Canada?
I think Smog lives up here.
Does he?
Yeah.
Great. Well, let's avoid that area then. Yeah, this looks like Lord of the Rings maps. Crazy. Even though Lord of the Rings is fictional, these are real life, but you know. So from 1682 to 1755, Grand-Pré was the center of Acadian settlement. That was until 1755 when the deportations of the Acadians began by the British government, because that was the beginning of the 7 Years' War and the British government viewed the Acadians as a threat. So they wanted them to swear allegiance to them. They didn't, so they ended up coming in and deported all the Acadians to various other British colonies. Very sad, but that is a bit of Canadian history for you.